My name is Nina, and my active involvement at Metelkova began last year. They called me if I want to work here in Stratova Citalnica. That's like an alternative library. But this year I became even more active because I'm coordinating a film school that covers different topics in film theory, and we have like this. We have lectures of young lecturers which had already published their articles in different media, and according to this school, we also have a mini seminar about writing in film, how to write film critics and so on.
Had you heard about Metelkova before you were contacted to
Yes,
come
of
work
course. Metelkova is, let's say, it's an alternative scene. Previously, here were prisons, so a lot of media attention was given to this place. So, through the media and friends who were having gigs here and so on.
So did you know a lot about the history, or do you know a lot about the roots of it?
Well, at the place where I was, going to school, we had some seminars that were connected to Metelkova. So yes, also in formal institutions.
Oh wow. Okay. So what's the relationship like between this sort of library in a bus and the rest of Metelkova?
This library was founded in 1999, and previously they had it was stationed at this building here, but then they got this bus from one formal institution, got a new bus. So this is the relationship, and the rest of Metelkova, well, many people that are also active here come here to lend books and so on. So that's the relationship.
Do you find that people who aren't actively involved in Metelkova know about the bookstore at all?
I think that we need to do a little bit more on promotion, because sometimes at Friday evenings people come here and they're kind of surprised about, you also have books and so on. So a little bit more promotion, and we also like to the students, students of social studies that would come here, because some of the topics are not covered in formal institutions, but here we can find it. So
you mentioned that you're working with like a film studies sort of project. What are you working through to develop that project? Like, who are you working with? Or
okay, we contact like I said, young lecturers, because we want to foster film studies also in this, let's say, informal area. So yes, I contact them, and they were all glad to contribute their essays and some skills.
Are you interested in developing programs similar to that based on other topics, like based on any sort of like radical thought or alternative lifestyle?
There's also one group here, InfoShop, that they do their their thing. They're like more anarchist kind of way, and they're also connected to Stratova Citalnica, because like not perhaps in this formal way, but the coordinator of this project is is their friend, so it's kind of everything. It's kind of informal more. So yes, different topics, and one girl here, she also has children. How can I say it? Projects for children. So they can. Last year they did this and so on, and they in this park they're introducing them with concepts of equality between genders, ecology, so on. So there are different activities going on here.
Do you see that any of the younger kids who come to Metelkova to hang out on the weekends or on Friday nights, are they do they see this bus and then become interested in what's going on inside, or are they just here to party?
Most of them are here to party.
Okay.
I think that I don't know. This I would say, you know, critical worldview formulates later, not at, I don't know, 16 or 15. They just come here and, you know, they look, but that's it.
Yeah. Can you think of any ways to sort of reach out to these kids, or you just have to wait till they want to be interested on their own?
I think that the coordinator of this project, they're dealing with, I think, younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I think they have 2 or 3 groups. Of course, at their younger age, which is probably looking through, I don't know, socialization, the right thing, and the right way to reach out at them. But for teenagers, I don't know. I thought that with film studies, because film is, let's say, the medium of the 20th and of course 21st century, I thought like that they're going to be more interested, but yeah. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
What would you say would be essential reading for understanding Metelkova?
Oh, okay. Here's Andrei Murovic. He was an activist here, and he recently published more literature view about Metelkova, like a novel.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps this Progress it's called. But then I think this, I don't know, promo material that I have here probably. It's always great when people are, you know, interested in things that are, of course, are not mainstream because of the media representation. Mainstream here is not thought in, let's say, this kind of negative way, because some of the issues tackled here are, of course, important also for the larger community. So this would be great if people were more interested. But it's a slow process. So.
What future steps do you think can be taken to sort of increase the communication between Metelkova and the larger community, or Metelkova and the government, or just Metelkova and the kids who come to hang out here?
About 3 or 4 years ago, there were some problems with the government, because some of the buildings here are, you know, they're like squats.
Mm-hmm.
So at that particular time, there's a spokesman of Metelkova that, you know, tries to communicate with the rest of the community. So through the media and through the workshops here, probably, and of course also through alternative culture that is given here, because it's not given at the rest of the let's say cultural distribution here, besides Tovarna Ruk, because also here some of the gigs here are you can't reach them at any place other like here. No.